Hmm. So I've been thinking of a few fragrances that I think would be great close encounter fragrances. Want to know what they are? Stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Trey Sense here. Got a little video, a little discussion for you today. And what it is on fragrances that I think are great for the office or close encounter scents, or you may be working at a call center and you're in a cubicle, but they're just fragrances that I think would go well in a close environment. Let's get to it. The first one on the list is Prada Luna Rosa Ooh Sport. That's a long name. Now, this one is a little bit fresh. It's got a clean vibe to it. It reminds me of a nice white button-up shirt or a nice crisp white t-shirt. It gives me the same feel of Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, but it's way toned down from that. It's not loud. It's not obnoxious. It smells really nice. It smells really expensive. People are going to think you spend a lot of money on a fragrance and that you're not trying too hard. That's what that fragrance says to me. It says, I smell good, but I'm not really even trying. I'm not really even trying it hard, but I know how to pick my colognes to fit my situation. That's what I get from that one. I'm going to smell it one more time. Yeah, that smells nice. That's Prada Luna Rosa Ooh Sport. And it's had time to dry down on this paper, and I really like it. Yes, that does definitely remind me of a way toned down version of Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce. That is Prada Luna Rosa Ooh Sport. Great fragrance. I picked that up when I was on vacation in South Carolina for $39, and that is a 4.2 ounce bottle, 125 ml of Prada for 39 bucks. Cannot beat that. The next one on the list is from the house of Cartier, and it is Roadster Sport. Man, grassy mint is what this one smells like. Just nice, fresh, grassy, minty. Not a fresh cut grass, but just a field of grass or something. Man, that smells nice. And I can't remember what I paid for this one. I got it at Nordstrom's, and I want to say it was $59. So I had some coupons, so I didn't end up paying that much for it. I think I ended up paying around the $35 mark for it, but I want to say it was marked at like $59, which for a 100 ml bottle still isn't bad for Cartier because you're getting a quality fragrance. I like that a lot. It's really, really green, really grassy, really minty. I think perfect for this time of the year, perfect for the office. You will have to watch your sprays on that one though. If you're going to wear that to the office, 2, maybe 3 sprays at max, because if you spray too much of that, it could get away from you. But it is a wonderful smelling fragrance. The dry down of that is, as my boy Bro Sense would say, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful. The next one is from the house of Unhealed, and it is Unhealed Desire Silver, or Unhealed Silver. Now, this one is semi-sweet. It smells like a shower gel, but it doesn't smell soapy, if that makes any sense. It smells like a good shower gel. And it's very gentlemanly. It's not overpowering. It's semi-sweet. It's not very masculine. And it's not very fruity. It just smells like a good shower gel, like something from Dial or something like that. Something that would be called Ocean Wave or something like that. That's a great extension of a shower right there. And to me, that would be a great office scent, because I've never heard anybody say he smelled like he just got out the shower. Because there are some cologne prudes out there that no matter what you spray on it, they act like it's bug spray. We got on cologne. What are you trying to do? Whatever. But that one right there is just, let me get this notification off my phone. That one right there is just an extension of a shower, but not soapy, but just clean, fresh, nice, vibrant, invigorating. I like it. I think that might help you get through the day, especially if you're having a hard day. You reapply that at lunch I think it might give you just a little boost to finish out the day. The next one is Amorous Adventure. And this is probably the hardest one on this list to pinpoint. When you spray it, when you spray this Amorous Adventure, it comes out very pineapple-y. But it's weird because it's not a sweet pineapple. I guess you would say it's a natural smelling pineapple. But that quickly fades into just this mix of manliness, maybe slightly musk, slightly watery, aquatic. Maybe that's why they call it adventure. I don't pick up on things like leather in it, or a lot of woods, or a lot of fruits. I just pick up on a little bit of pineapple in it. But I put that on the list because it smells good and it's not too strong. It's not overpowering. It's not a monster projector. It's one that they will have to get in your persons to smell. And if they come around you and catch whiffs of you, I think they'll like it. I think they'll think it smells good. And it's not one that smells cheap, or, you know, again, like, man, he splashed on all that aftershave, or, you know, again, all of these are easy fragrances to wear. They're toned down and they symbolize one thing to me. They're gentlemanly and they don't give off the impression that you're trying to smell good. And for those of you who are going, well, how do you try to smell good? 1 million. Colognes like that. 1 million smells good. I like 1 million. But 1 million is a fragrance that you wear. Our Jeremy Fragrance Date Night for Men is another one. You wear those fragrances, you're wanting to be noticed. These fragrances smell good, but they don't give anybody, or I don't think, that they'll give anybody the impression of, he's going out of his way to smell good, or he wants to be noticed. These are not those type of fragrances. These are the type of fragrances that just kind of blend in, and people will go, you know, when you walk by them or when they're standing close to you. And to me, that's what you want out of an office scent. It's something that just kind of is toned down and blends in my opinion. The next one is from the house of Unhealed, and it is Unhealed London. And I like this fragrance a lot. I do. I like the house of Unhealed. I think they make some inexpensive fragrances that smell good. And all of these fragrances, I think, also are good for the time of season that we're in. Time of season. The season that we're in, the time of year that we're in, the springtime. And I think they work well with it because they're either fresh, grassy, or whatever. But they're just, I think, great for this time of year. And this one is no exception. It smells really nice. Again, it smells like you're not trying too hard. This is one you will have to watch your sprays on with this one, because it could be strong. 2 sprays, 3 at the most of this one. You know, it's not going to get you through an 8-hour day. It will get you through most of it. You probably will need to reapply at about maybe the 4 to 6 hour mark. And then that would be just giving yourself, maybe if you went 3 to 4 sprays when you first applied it, if you reapplied, I would say go 2. You know, just maybe 1 to the back of the neck, or maybe 1 to a wrist or something like that, just to, you know, refresh yourself. Yes. And what this is, and I don't know why Unhealed doesn't get more love. It's just a professional smelling fragrance, but it's a light-hearted professional smelling fragrance. Like, for example, I think George Zaharoff's Signature is a great smelling fragrance, but it's a serious professional smelling fragrance. It says, I mean business. I ain't here to play. This one says, you know what? I got money, but I'm cool with it, and I'm going to chill with it. I'm relaxed. I'm cool with the fact that I got money. And, you know, I don't have to try real hard. That's what that one says to me. I like it. I like it a lot. It has a little bit of a shower aspect to it, a shower gel aspect to it, but it just has a freshness that I like, and it just says I'm not trying too hard. And I think the people in your office or your cubicles or wherever you're at, or just whoever you're quarantined with, I think would like that, and I think they'd appreciate it, because you're going to smell fresh, you're going to smell clean, but again, it's not over the top or knock me down or blow me down. And that is, one last time, Unhealed London. And you better start picking these fragrances up if you want them, because I think that one has been discontinued, and I'm not sure how hard it's going to be to get it. And if I did not mention, I will. Excuse the noise. The Unhealed Desire comes in at about $12, $12 to $15 for that 1.7. The Amorous Adventure comes in at about $25 for the 100 ml, and this one was under $20 for the 100 ml. If I forgot to mention that, I do apologize. The next one on the list is a little bit different. It is from the house of Fossil. And I like Fossil. My wife and I like Fossil. We have tons of Fossil and Michael Kors watches. So Fossil is one that we like a lot as a brand. Decent sprayer. I think that's a good looking bottle as well. Oh, that smells good. A good looking bottle as well. I don't know if you can see all that. It's got a lot of light behind me. This one, it's a good office scent. It's probably one of the heavier on this list. But again, this is one that I think smells good. It's very underrated. I don't think I've heard anybody talk about this fragrance at all. And now I'm on 10% with the battery. But I'll be done with this video in just a minute. This one is, oh my goodness. It's more citrusy than anything on this list, but it's done right. It's well blended. It's just citrusy and masculine. This is a very masculine fragrance, but it also smells very modern. Love the Fossil right there. They put a lot of time into designing this bottle. I think it's great. And this smells good. This smells really, really, really good. I wore this the other day, actually. Yeah. It's almost like it has citrus, like a lemony citrus to it. And I don't want to say roasted chocolate or roasted almonds or something. It has a roasted smell to it, but not smoky, if that makes any sense to you. But it smells good. And this is one you'll have to watch your sprays on this one too. I say 2 to 3 at the most, and it's going to get you about 6 hours. And if you respray it, again, I say maybe 1 to the wrist and 1 to the back of your neck if you retouch it, because it can be a little heavy. Again, it is the heaviest on this list, but I still think it's a good office scent because of the smell. It is a little bit more professional. It's not very juvenile at all. Great fragrance. I like it. I like it a lot. I haven't seen that one a lot in stores. I think I paid around $20 for it, but I've had it a few years. Wore it and then had to revisit it. I like it. You should try it. That's Fossil, 1954, and the price point on that was about $19. Last on the list, last on the list is Burberry Brit Splash. Or Burberry Splash. I'm not sure if it has Burberry Splash. I'm struggling today, y'all. Guess it's too early. I should have woke up a little bit more before I did this video. This one is probably the most citrusy one on this list, but it has such a freshness to it that I really think people in your office will appreciate it, or people in your cubicle or in your space will appreciate it. It just has a certain freshness to it. I will also say it's probably one of the more generic smelling ones on the list as well, but it does smell good. And I caught this on clearance for about $10, so I cannot complain about it. I think it'll cost you more than that unless you can run up on a sale like I did for about $10, but I know it's under $30. I want to say it's like $22 or $23 on fragrance.net for this size bottle. Yeah. And I'll tell you something about this one. If you're one of those people that go to the office and into the gym, I think this one would definitely suit you, because I think it's suited for both. I think it's fresh enough that and calm enough you can wear it to the office, but I also think it's fresh and sporty enough that if you went to the gym afterwards and you took a shower and you still wanted to spray this on, I think you would be just fine doing that. I know Mr. Cheap Sense had this. I don't know if he still has it or not. I'm sure he'll chime in. But it's just a nice, fresh, citrusy fragrance that I think smells good. And I think it is definitely suited for the office. I don't think anybody will complain that you smell bad with any of these fragrances. All right, guys, that completes my list. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And also, always remember that on any of my videos, comments, suggestions, opinions are always welcomed. I do not take it seriously or personally. I take it all with a grain of salt and a big old smile. Whether it's, Trey, you stink as a reviewer, or Trey, you're the best reviewer I ever seen. I'm still straight down the middle, because You know, I'm confident in who I am. So, you know, that's just that. That's just me. I'm a confident guy and alpha male type of dude. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this review. I'm probably going to shoot 2 or 3 more today because I'm just in that type of mood. And they came and I hopefully fixed my Wi-Fi, so my videos should upload faster now. So it won't be such a strain to upload my videos. But anyway, that's enough about my boring personal life. I hope everybody out there is having a great Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day here in Alabama. I hope it's beautiful and sunny wherever you are. I hope you're taking care of yourself, doing whatever you got to do for your mental health as well in this time of craziness. Be sure to stay prayed up. Pray for yourselves, your neighbor, everybody in your family. Let's all stay safe and get through this, and hopefully we can be back to normal soon. Again, this has been a couple of fragrances from my collection that I think are good for the office and close encounters. Until next time, guys, peace.